Hello and welcome back to our Twisted Kitchen. Today I'm going to be eating an edible and then trying out some wonderful treats from One Sweet World. This is Becky from One Sweet World. Thank you for coming on the show today.
Of course.
I'm so excited to see what you have in store. But before we get into all of that, I'm going to go ahead and eat 1/4 of this because I don't need more than that. Do you eat edibles at all or no?
I'm gonna pass this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you have all the fun.
I'm okay with that. I will take in all the fun for both of us.
All right.
So, cheers to our Twisted Kitchen and to trying out some new brownies.
All right.
Oh boy. I can't take it back now.
No, I guess not.
Well, I'm going to let this soak in and we'll come back in a little while and try out whatever you've got here for us to try out.
All right. Sounds good.
Much later.
Feeling pretty light and relaxed right now, so
All right.
I think it's good to go. Becky, please tell me what One Sweet World is, how it came to be, and kind of what you guys do.
All right. Well, One Sweet World is the bakery that my fiance and I own together. And this idea started from my hobby. I like to bake and always have. I started out as a traditional baker, meaning there were dairy and eggs in what I made. But a few years back, I had a friend ask me to do cupcakes for her wedding, and she needed some vegan gluten-free cupcakes. So I figured out a recipe to make for her, and they seemed to work, and they were such a hit that little by little I started getting more and more vegan requests. And as time went on, I realized I actually enjoy vegan baking much more than traditional baking.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah. So I kept going with it, and then with Jeff's encouragement and participation, he joined me, and we got our license and found a kitchen that we could work in. And then we started going around to different local stores and everything and doing samplings with them. And here we are today. We're in 7 locations throughout Grand Rapids, and we still do custom orders, but our specialty is vegan baked goods.
Hey, and that's why we're here today. I'm so excited. Yeah, it's good to hear where you guys came from and kind of where you're going, and that there is such a demand for it, especially in this area. I feel like West Michigan is growing as far as their vegan options go.
Definitely.
It's good to see like local businesses coming up in that too, right? So,
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Cool. Well, I'm happy to have you here.
Well, thank you.
So now that we have all of this ready to go, how are we're doing a taste test, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how are we gonna set this up? So you said I can just cut these in fourths.
If you want to, I am actually leaving this up to you because this is your personal brownie that you get to keep today.
For personal brownie.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's a big slab of brownie for you today, and I have a whole bunch of different toppings here that are vegan.
Can we run through those real quick?
Yeah, we definitely can. So let me turn this here. So I know that sometimes when people hear the word vegan that aren't vegan, they automatically have a reaction. Not always, but oftentimes a reaction of, oh, I'm not going to like that. That sort of thing.
Yep.
But I'm here to tell you today that there are all sorts of things that you do not have to give up just because you want to go vegan or even try to put more vegan items in your diet. So, just so that everybody is clear, you can still have ooey gooey fudgy brownies.
Ooh, they're so good.
And there's all sorts of different toppings that are available. And there would be probably even more than this, but today I brought you walnuts, pecans, vegan white chocolate chips, organic chocolate chips. We got marshmallows that are vegan.
Hey.
We got vegan sprinkles, coconut, Oreo cookies, yes, they are vegan, peanut butter, and we also have some candy bars. Endangered species chocolate happens to be a favorite of mine.
Nice.
And one thing that I really like about them is they do give 10% of their profit to helping endangered species. So
That's important.
hence the name.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
Nice.
as you can see, there's still, and I have some vegan caramel even over there for you. So, There's different ways of making vegan caramel. I have my favorites, but you can definitely Google all sorts of different recipes. Do you maybe want to let your listeners or your viewers, know why maybe some of these things aren't always vegan?
Yes.
All right.
So the two things that stuck out to me were the chocolate chips and the marshmallows. So I think most chocolate chips are made with milk chocolate. Mm-hmm. However, it's the cocoa powder, right, that can make the chocolate chip without using milk, mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think. I'm just guessing here. But there are a lot, like, I don't know if Lily's brand has vegan chocolate chips, but Enjoy Life is the one that I go for, mm-hmm. Because it's literally just unsweetened cocoa powder, sugar, and one other thing, water probably, I'm not sure. But then with the marshmallows, most marshmallows have gelatin in them. So these ones do not. They do have minis, and they also have regular sized ones, which are great with s'mores.
Yep, they are. They're awesome.
I keep eating them. Yeah, so gelatin is essentially bone char from animals. So that's what's in your marshmallow. So that's why we have vegan ones here. And then the sprinkles, I don't know, is that just sugar?
Sprinkles often contain confectioner's glaze, which is a fancy word for shellac. And shellac comes from a secretion from bugs. So you have to be very careful and read labels sometimes. But there's a lot of awesome brands out there of all sorts that make sure that you can clearly see on the label that it doesn't contain any animal products and it is vegan.
Nice.
So.
Okay, but you picked those up just at Meijer, I'm assuming?
I ordered them on Amazon, actually.
Nice.
So, yep.
Anywhere in the world you can buy these.
Yeah, and that is the thing too. If you can't find something you're looking for in stores that might be vegan, or you need it to be vegan, there's lots of companies that'll ship it to you. So you can easily find it online usually.
Thank you, e-commerce.
Yeah.
I don't know, is there anything else that you want to touch on before I get into this? Because I am ready to cut this up and
I want to see what you're going to create.
All right, so... Now that I have dialed up all of these, I don't know what I was trying to say. Dress them up. There we go. I dressed up all of these brownies, and I should come up with names for them. I didn't think of that.
You really should. You could.
Ooh.
You have quite the creations there.
Thank you. Yeah. So I have caramel, peanut butter, chocolate chips, white chocolate chips, and walnuts on this one. I have, what is this? Peanut butter. I have peanut butter on all of them. And coconut shreds, and are these pecans or walnuts?
Yep, pecans.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. And then this one is peanut butter, marshmallows, caramel drizzle, chocolate sprinkles, and walnuts. Right? What are
pecans.
those?
Pecans for that one.
They look so much alike when they're crumbled up. And then I had to put Oreos on one of them. So I have peanut butter, white chocolate chips, walnuts, now I see them.
Yep.
And Oreos on those. So, I think, should I just try one of each and see what
I think you should just take a bite of each and see what you think.
I can already, like, the inside of it is so gooey.
Yep.
Like, this is, it's going to take days for me to finish these. But, cheers. Oh my.
That's definitely got to be pretty rich with the toppings you picked there.
That is the right word. Mm-hmm. It's going to take a second for that to go down. Wow. My mom is going to be happy when I get home.
Aww.
Ooh. So that was amazing. The caramel sauce on top, like the texture of it, mixed with the texture of the peanut butter and the brownie itself, Like, I don't know, there's something about that caramel sauce.
Yeah.
That really makes it work.
Yeah,
So.
that caramel sauce, I've even made some of it at home, not at the kitchen, but at home, and had that over oatmeal, and it's awesome. So I highly recommend it as a way of just easily cutting some dairy out of your diet. Just Google some vegan recipes that are simple like that you could easily just replace, little bit at a time.
So that caramel recipe, is that something you found online and decided to use, or is this something you actually came up with yourself?
I found the inspiration for it online, but I often do that. Just look around and see what, might pique my interest or whatever. But I always tweak it so that it's mine. But I will say that starting out as experimenting with vegan baking, I did use recipes offline just to get a feel for it, and there's plenty of awesome ones out there. There really is. So
nice. Yes, and these brownies are so good. All right, I'm ready for this next one. This one has coconut on it. So
all right.
There's really not a lot on here, so I'm not really sure if I'm going to taste much other than the brownie itself.
Yep, and it's not a sweetened coconut either. So you're just going to get that maybe background kind of note of coconut, and the texture will be there too for you. But as you can see, no matter what your taste buds are like, there's something that was on that tray that, everybody likes. So you can definitely easily do whatever you'd like on top of them. Same with any desserts, really. It's pretty easy to veganize desserts. A lot of people think that it might be, really complicated to do.
Right.
But if you have a passion for baking at all and you want to try something new, I challenge you to try a vegan recipe and see what you think.
They're actually really simple.
I mean, I love these brownies. These are what I always want in a brownie, is that rich chocolate that just, satiates any chocolate craving, and then that fudgy texture.
That's exactly what it does. That's all of it right there. You nailed it.
I want you all to enjoy the things that I enjoy too. Ooh. So
I see why you enjoy them, because they're amazing. And yes, I did get a small little coconut flavor in my mouth, and the texture was there too. I think the texture, the crunchiness of all of these really, I think is gonna complement the fudginess of the brownie really well. So.
Yep.
I love it.
And the brownies that we sell in stores, we do have various flavors so that we can accommodate whatever kind of sweet tooth might be out there.
They're so good. Oh, I had the turtle. What was it? Turtle Sundae. That one. If you're in Grand Rapids, are you guys only in Grand Rapids right now?
Right now, yes.
Okay. If you're in Grand Rapids, go out to Horrock's or Bridge Street Market. Where else are you guys at?
We are at Cascade, Knapp, and Breton Village D&W. And we are also at Ada Fresh Market, which is our newest location. And you can find some of our desserts at Lai Thai Kitchen as well.
Ooh, I did not know that.
Yes.
So, if you are near any of those places, go try out these brownies. This one here has marshmallows on it with caramel sauce and pecans. So, let's try it out.
And that one you could do even a s'mores style brownie, I think, with that as well. So.
Yeah, I'm glad I added marshmallows on one of them, because that was amazing. And that, I don't know, there's that caramel sauce keeps coming out to me. That's good.
It's definitely a favorite of a lot of people. So.
I see why. Was it pretty simple to make?
Yeah, it's actually only 3 ingredients, so I'm sorry that I can't share them with you because I can't give my secrets away. But it is a very easy recipe, I promise. So
yeah, that's what I was gonna say earlier. Was I don't know if it's true in baking. It sounds like it is, but I know in cooking, a lot of the foods that we make or the meals that we make with vegan food is all really simple ingredients and cheap, easy things, right? It's not as difficult as people make it seem.
No, you don't have to be fancy with it. And honestly, the more whole foods you have, the healthier it is. So all of the ingredients that you have there's a few processed things the Oreos, for instance, but for the most part, it's all whole food, and it's the same with the ingredients that are inside the brownies. So
that just makes me feel even better.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do this Oreo one now. Let me try to move some of these over here so I can So I realize they're all in the middle of the brownie, and I'm not
Yep.
gonna get that far.
Yep.
So, white chocolate chips, walnuts, and Oreos. Let's see.
All right.
Mm.
You have to pick a favorite now.
I need some water.
Yeah.
Cool. That was good. My favorite of all of them, brownies and toppings included. I think it's gonna have to be this first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a feeling you were gonna pick one of them with the caramel sauce on it.
Yeah.
So.
It was good. I don't know. It's just so creamy in your mouth. It's so good. Like I could sit here and eat these all day. Like.
Awesome.
Little Debbie Boo, right? No.
Well, they're all yours, so if you want to, you can.
I'm thankful for that. Thank you so much for these.
You're very welcome.
And thank you for letting me make my own. I've never really, I don't get creative like this, like in the baking sense.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nice to kind of step out a little bit and try something new. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
So now that I have all of these brownies to eat when I get home, I think it's time for us to do, what is it, trivia? You have
Yeah,
trivia
I got a
questions?
couple of trivia questions for you.
All right.
All right, and of course these are all vegan themed trivia questions, but
It's gonna be interesting.
we'll see what how good your knowledge is on this.
How
and
well
your-
my brain is working right now.
Yeah, and your viewers can they can test themselves too.
Oh,
So,
boy. All right.
all right, let's start off with which vegan climate activist was named Times Person of the Year in 2019?
Oh. Was it 2019? Have they done a 2021 yet?
I believe they did, but honestly, I don't even remember who that person was.
Because I have a name in my head, but I don't know if it's from 2020 or 2019.
There is a possibility that I got the year wrong. I hope not.
The only person that I know is Greta Thunberg. How do you say her last name?
Yes, that is correct. So
Okay.
now I'm gonna have to go check my trivia. and
I
see
don't
it.
know.
I hope
I have
don't
no
get the year
idea.
wrong.
I don't know if it's like the next year that then they'll announce who it was in 20. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know they do that with awards
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. So
I'm not sure, but when
But
we get done with this, I'm
either
gonna
way.
have to check myself on that.
we both learned something today. Either way.
All right. What is the reason some wine and beers are not vegan?
Because, and I think this is what from my knowledge, it's because they filter the alcohol through fish bladders. Is that true?
Yes, fish bladders, egg whites, or sometimes casein. So,
Ooh.
yeah.
No thanks.
So, from my understanding, you can easily contact the companies, though, if you're interested in knowing if your wine or beer is vegan, and they'll let you know.
I have used barnivore.com too. They have.
Oh yeah, Barnivore is
lot
a good site
on
for
there.
that.
Trader Joe's has a $2. I think it's $2.50 wine that's vegan.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty sure it's Charles Shaw wine.
Okay. All right. Well,
So,
so this one's a multiple choice for you.
oh boy.
Which of the following items is actually vegan? A. LCD screens.
What?
B. Plastic grocery bags.
Ah.
Or C. Cracker Jacks.
Wow. This is a good question. You said LCD screens
I did.
and paper plastic bags, and what was the last one?
Cracker Jacks.
Cracker Jacks. I'm gonna go with what I don't think it is because it's probably the right answer. And I'm gonna say plastic bags.
Actually, the answer is Cracker Jacks.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
Plastic bags actually have animal fat in them that helps them so that they don't stick together.
Are you kidding
So
me?
it's basically like makes them greasy almost, if I guess that would be a way to describe it. And LCD screens actually have animal fat in them as well.
What? Why?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So, interesting
no.
facts to know that some of the things that you think would be
Right.
vegan
And
are
really-
not.
And you know, that sounds so interesting because, like, veganism makes me question everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
I think that's where it started, was like, okay, if this is true, then what else is true? What else is, you know, like, what else is happening that I don't know about?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I think it's good to know where your food comes from, where your products come from that you're using and stuff anyway. Whether it's the environment that you care about or if it is for the animals or
Right.
whatever, you know, your reason might be for wanting to lessen your carbon footprint and cut out some dairy, meat, and eggs from your diet. There's a lot of added benefits anyway
For
to
sure. Absolutely.
doing so. So,
Little by little, right?
yeah, for sure.
That's what it's all about. What's next?
All right, one more question for you.
All right.
What year was tofurkey invented?
Ooh, I should know this. I think I know who gave you this question, but I'm not for sure. But I was on a call with Seth
Uh-huh.
one day, and I'm pretty sure he told us, and I don't remember. So I'm going to go with my best guess, which for some reason is 1954.
Nope. You are a few decades off.
1997.
Closer, much closer. The answer is 1995.
Oh, so I was a year old. I should know this.
So,
oh my gosh.
some
Wow.
fun vegan trivia anyway, though.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I
Yeah.
was really kind of thrown off by some of those. So thank you. I need to start making that. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And let me know what you like about today's video. That was amazing.
Well, I'm glad you had fun today.
Yes,
I
thank
did
you.
too.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so if you want to check out One Sweet World, go ahead and go into the description below. I'll have links to their social media, to their website, to whatever resources you guys have available.
Awesome.
And yeah, I thank you all so much, and thank you guys for coming on the show. Jeff over there. And yeah, I look forward to doing more with you guys in the future. But
Yeah, for sure. This was great. So,
yeah, I had a lot of fun.
thanks everybody.
I'll see you guys next week.